GTTV, and we're back. What's up with you? Now, we're going to play a little bit of hypothetical, alright? Because I'm not picking any sides yet. Like I say, I got to see a whole lot of body work. I got to see them, sparring sessions. I got to see training camps. I got to see, and the media does a great job of being able to show us that. But until then, let's just play hypothetical. How could Manny Pacquiao beat Errol Spence? Let's get into it. So, Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao is now the fight that has been made, and it looks like there's going to be no hiccups so far. So, what Manny Pacquiao would have to come into camp with would be same preparation he did for Keith Thurman. Maybe I would do a little bit more of like a cryogenic type of thing where you start, because just remember, Manny Pacquiao is 42 years of age. All right, we can't let that just go to the wind. Like, whatever is, that is still a fact. And Father Time is for everybody. Manny Pacquiao's punching fucking Father Time in the face, pushing him back. As many, like Tom Brady's doing it too. These guys are fighting right now with Father Time, and they're actually winning the fight. But these are the moments where we see how much and how strong. What he would have to come into is with the will, the iron will to come and destroy, seek and destroy, was what Manny Pacquiao would have to actually come in the ring with, mentality-wise. Seek and destroy, no let up. Also, he would have to have, I would have to say he was going to have better endurance. If he does not have better endurance, what he's going to have is to know when to move around the ring, to pause, and do it at the right time. Because the difference between Keith Thurman and the difference between Errol Spence Jr. is to come forward. Errol Spence Jr. is coming forward no matter what. All right, we need y'all to understand that. So, if Pacquiao's pushing him forward or pushing him back, he's going to reset and come forward still. Now, you can only come forward, you got to understand, Manny Pacquiao's going to have tremendous speed advantage. It would have to be a very significant part of his winning strategy is to have using the speed. All right, speed for Manny Pacquiao in this fight is probably number one on the list of what is important to beat Errol Spence. And the reason is, when I do see Errol Spence get flustered, it's always in counter-punching combinations. It's always in counter-punching. If you go back to Errol Spence and really break down when he has the troubles in his fight, it's when he throws here. He likes to go hook to the bodies a lot. But when he throws and you catch him, he kind of tenses up, he goes back. Now, the thing that's on Manny Pacquiao's side is that is what he is extremely good at. But is the speed enough to keep up with the speed that Errol Spence can throw? When I say speed of Errol Spence, yes, he's a slow-throwing puncher, but he keeps the speed consistent through the whole fight. The speed is going to be, if not, it doesn't decrease, it only increases. He has very tremendous stamina. Pacquiao would have to come in there with the stamina of a god at this moment in time. At 42 years of age, to actually defeat Errol Spence. Now, I can see in a scenario what it would look like in my brain, him actually beating Errol Spence would look like. And this is what I think it would look like. I think Errol Spence comes out very slow. I think in the first 2 rounds, he comes out very slow, and he's not used to the angles and the movement of Manny Pacquiao, because Manny Pacquiao has a decision and he has a mindset of what he wants to do. I feel that Errol Spence settles into the 3rd and 4th round. Okay? He settles in 3rd and 4th round. Manny Pacquiao is surprised with the resurgence and the come forward, and it doesn't stop in the 4th round. It continues to the 5th, and this is where Manny Pacquiao decides that he is going to go all in. And from that point on, it is a back and forth slugfest, but also it creates, the counterpunching creates scarcity in punches for Errol Spence later on in the 6th and 7th round. And this is where Manny Pacquiao kind of picks up. And when Manny Pacquiao picks up in the 7th and 8th round, I think Errol Spence kind of gets reckless. And the last couple, 8th and 9th round, Manny Pacquiao kind of runs away, kind of like jab punching, kind of shooting Mayweather style. Is going to be weird. And I think in the last two, 10, 11, and 12, it's very convincing both ways. I see that Manny wins by decision because of the performance he put on at his age. Not saying that he didn't win the fight, but I'm not saying that he won the fight because of the fight. I'm going to say he wins the fight because of the amount of pressure and fight that he gave for his age. They give him the fight. That's how I can see Manny Pacquiao winning this fight. And we'll see if that is closer to prediction to what I have later on when we actually see some footage and stuff. JTTV, this is just part 1. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'm out of here.